Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the HomieCraft server. It's a multiplayer Minecraft server that I'm on with some fellow creators, and we're building a tunnel today. Look at that. Look, it's started, it's begun. It'll be fine, You're gonna see me dig-a-reno through it with our, oh, not that one. Where's my other pickaxe? I misplaced things. Okay, is it in here? There you go. That's the one that we need. That one will stay on us as well, but it'll be fine. Listen, don't judge me. We're already starting, and there's judgment. But here's the deal. We're gonna just grab this bad boy up, and I'm going to build one chest very quickly here, and just offload a few things. We'll do some sorting after. JK, I'm going to build 4 chests. And what I'm going to do with this space right here, we know that this is where our rail line is going to go. So what I'm going to do is just open this up for just a quick little second here. You give me your treasures, candy. Just going to open this up for a sec, and I'm going to put in a couple of chests here. Just for now, it's temporary, I swear. And it's going to be our little spot for dropping off some resources that we're currently retrieving through this process. I've got the shulker box on me. That's going to be the next thing as well, as the shulker box will be used to kind of transport stuff back. Now, this is just a full offload. The only things that I want to keep on me are glass, netherrack, and some spruce. I'll just keep a stack on me. I think that that's good. And then this one will be whatever we earned during the process, which is very exciting. And you will see a speed run of me doing this because this is 440 blocks that we need to go that way, which is, it's complicated. Now, I do want to do some sort of flooring or whatever in here, but I think the first run is just going to be a straight run through. And that'll be grand. Now, let's just build. I think we've got some spare diamonds still in our chest here. Where is the... Do we have a spare diamond pickaxe? We do not. Oh, wait. We do, but it's silk touch. I don't think I need that. That can actually stay behind. Where am I? I labeled these properly, did I not? Where's ores? Precious ores. I'm over here just looking for ores. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This will be great. Give me a little bit of that sweet construction. Yeah, that's where I put my sticks. See, it's even me figuring it out now as well. We're working through it. It is what it is, okay? A little bit of a special time here. Let's do that and build those out. Good. And again with special ores, my precious-ish. You're coming with me, because before we do this process, we're going to take a little quick trip up to the cows and the enchanting table. All right, so enchanting was very successful. We have ourselves our beautiful little unbreaking diamond shovel. The iron shovel will break. It's fine. We got an efficiency 2 unbreaking. I think we'll just destroy the efficiency 2 one that we do have, because the unbreaking, we'll take it along with us. Now, Mr. Cows, where are you? How are you doing? I think we've been over to the cows already, but I'll show this off after I collect a little bit of wheat here, because apparently I need wheat still. Nothing better than a little bit of wheat acquisition. Now, looky here. So we've got a chest here that I've been hiding wood in, but honestly, I sometimes hide wheat in it as well. It's fine. Here are our cows. There's no inbreeding going on. Everything's fine. They originally, actually, I had a brown cow, one of these ones, one of these special cows. I had one of those, and I had one of the regular cows, and fun fact, when you breed them together, there's a, seems to be, I don't know if it's 50-50 chance, but we'll just call it 50-50. There's a chance that you will get a brown one, and a chance you will get a regular brown and white one. So, fun fact, there you go. You can see that these two created a little red boy. Hello, friends. So you can see the design of this little thing that I've done is we're luring the children in this one for slaughter, is what it is, because the big ones cannot go underneath. But it works a little. I don't know. That way we got 2 pens. If I decide to slaughter them all, it's fine. So, yeah, that's the inbreeding cows. You can't judge me. Everybody does inbreeding on here with the animals. It is what it is. Okay, look, it's a fact of life. It's just a necessity at this point. Now, the only other thing I need is a copious amount of torches. Just a wild amount of torches. We've got such a brew of torches. This is great. And that's all of the prep done. Now, you get a speed run of me digging 400 blocks. Oh, very exciting. Very thrilling. And hopefully, we don't die. All right, well, off we go. What the heck? Oh, this is inconvenient. This is going to cause me problems. I'm not super far in. What we'll do, let me just continue my run back this way for a sec. We're not super far in, but that's going to be a challenge for sure, me digging through this. Let's just expand this out for a second, just so we have a clearer understanding of what we're looking at for space here. We got some gold, we got some lads down there that are going to be problematic, and there's a little bit of an issue there. Okay, so let's put down... Do we build with cobble? Maybe that's the next best thing. Yeah, I guess we'll just cobble it up. We'll make a change later if we want to. But all right, onwards and upwards. All right, well, there's the foundation for that anyway. We will continue onwards. So we dug all the way down from minus 480 to minus 43. So a full 440 blocks off in one direction. We're doing kind of 6 blocks at a time, right? So we're going 3 high, 2 wide, all the way down in one direction. Now, when we get to the end, we are still about 200-ish blocks off. But that is, we're basically, I think at that point we would be underneath the zoo is kind of where we are. So we need to shoot off to the right now in one direction too. But first, I think we're just going to plan the entrance part as to where we're going to hop on a cart and where we zoom down. And then we need to decide on some design as well for this operation because, you know, there's glass involved, there's going to be some logs, there's going to be some wood. I think it's mostly going to be wood. That's the plan. But anyway, here we are now kind of in this section, and you'll see too, we didn't grab too much stuff in that process. You can see I did fill up a full shulker box. Now we do have a boatload of cobble that we can work with. I'm thinking about cooking some stuff up, and we'll see what happens there. But for now, here's my thought, right? So this is the room that we're going to be in, launching ourselves off of. And what I'm thinking, I do have a very important question that we kind of need answered, and I have forgotten to ask the folks on the server about this, but we're going to do a little testy poo right now with it, because I need to know if fire spread is enabled. And the reason for this is just, you know, I kind of want to cover myself off a little bit. So lighting that on fire, fire spread appears to be on, which is not great, right? Are you going to go multiple? Yeah, okay, so fire spread is on. Let's just double check that I didn't spread anything down here. So that's good to know, but the thing about fire is I'm pretty sure it won't. And this is a very... pretty sure. Put it in an asterisk. It will not jump wood. So if I put, or it won't jump stone, sorry. So if I put that there and I put more wood down and I go like this, will it jump over? That's the question. I don't know how far the fire will travel. So I just need to understand if it will jump over or if it'll just burn out. Because my thought is I can easily just make good use of the system we already have in place to use a little bit of basalt to do some locking. So it's just something simple like this. Boom, boom. And that would prevent fire from spreading, similar to how, I mean, well, fire could light this on fire and that on fire. It's one of the big issues about having a wooden structure. So it appears that it doesn't jump over. That's all I really needed to know. I think we'll do counting as we proceed along there to make sure we're, you know, not going to burn everything up. I also do wonder, maybe we just do, you know, too high. It is a tunnel after all. I don't know. I kind of committed to 3 now, so it might be 3. I don't know what to make the walls out of yet. I like this little lower section here. I kind of want to keep it in. So there we go on that. Let's just expand this area very quickly, and then put in kind of the next step here, which is some rail. And I'm wondering, you know, maybe we do our count now, because that is an important thing, is we count all the way over to all the way over there to make sure we've got enough, you know, blips here. And yeah, I guess, I mean, this could be its own room, and then this could be where it all starts. I don't know. I like the idea of them coming right in. Or yeah, because then we could have doors. Okay, so maybe we actually start it right here. Oh, the challenge, folks. The challenge is real, you know. We're going to be fine, though. So then they could just go bike and park themselves here. So that will be my plan. So let's grab some of the rails now. Let's actually, well, let's clear out some of the inventory. We did a pretty good job here. I'm quite honest, quite frank here. I'm very pleased with how it went. Gonna empty all of this out because, you know, we did clear the 6-way, right? But we didn't clear the next 200 blocks in one direction. So there's still up to go that way, you know? But we went all the way there. So let's grab the rails. I know I've been hoarding them somewhere. I've been hiding them from you folks. Hee. And I do have a little bit of concern around the back. I do have a little bit of concern around the activator rails, because I feel like that requires a lot of gold that I probably don't have. We'll see. And we need more sticks. Do we have any wood hidden here? We do have quite a bit of spruce. That's actually very good. I'm very pleased about the spruce amount that we've got. Let's grab some sticks. Need 2 stacks of 64. There we go. It's simple as this. We're just making a boatload of redstone torches. All right, cool. And then we've got spruce planks here. They'll be fine, right? Spruce planks. And activator rails, right? That's the one that I need. It's the one that requires gold, eh? Okay, so we don't have enough gold cooked up at the moment. You can see we've got 34 on hand and the 2. So gold seems to be one of the things that we're lacking for this project. But I think we're going to be able to make it work as I, you know, do a few cheeky things. Always. I'm always doing a little bit of cheekiness to make things work for us. Perhaps I can steal from other players. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that. I won't do that. I lied. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. If somebody lost gold, it wasn't me. Now, there isn't any gold over here, unfortunately. And it appears... Yeah, okay. So no gold in here at all. So what I'm going to do is we're going to throw this in, cook it up, and wait for the magic to happen. Okie dokie. So we've managed to make 36 powered rails. Now, that isn't exactly how many I need, but if I hold my tongue, I think it'll be fine. So we're short on gold is kind of the main thing here, but it's fine. Honestly, I think it'll be okay. Now, there is something that we do need to test here. Also, this room is a little bit darker than I would like. You are coming with me, and I'm just going to check some rails in there and some of the backup resources that we're going to be using as we go through this process. And so here's the main premise. We are going to be running in a straight line with the rails. And you may be wondering, okay, why are we doing one side? To make my life easier as we run back and forth, kind of to do the up portion. That's the next portion. I'm not concerned about it. I'm just trying to make sure we do it properly, I guess, is kind of what I would say. Now, I'm thinking, look, this is where we start. It's going to be great. It's going to be grand. And I'm thinking, too, just have another fire break here, maybe right off the bat. Where did that go? Oh, okay. I'm thinking, too, we will do the walls like this. So you can see I've got a little bit of an unusual structure this time around, a little bit of an unusual format, with a little blip down. So, you know, we're going to have kind of wood up top, I think, wood up top, and these are kind of going to act like support beams or look like support beams is my idea. So this is the little in-between room where we start the process. Now, how does this work? You know, those of you that aren't aware of how powered rails work, we put a little rail down, boinkity boinkity, and on the wall, shoot, I forgot to grab the other thing that I need. Here, I can make this work. So we're gonna have these here go that way, and right on this wall, so this is the entrance wall. This will be the wall that you smankaroo on, and the way that the powered rails work is with a button. So we've got a couple buttons here, and so when you push it, it fires the minecart off. Now, when it's not powered, which is why you use a button on either end rather than have them activated all the time. When they're not powered, it stops the minecart. As a better example, let's just do this for a quick demonstration. You put a powered rail down here, and you power it with a redstone torch. And if we throw a minecart down and kind of push it forward, we'll be on it, is it now stops on the powered rail. So it stops on the first powered rail. So that was kind of the first test I needed to do. So it'll stop right there. It'll slam against the wall. Okay, cool. So next fun fact is I'm trying to figure out how far I can go between powered rails. Now, some people say every 10 blocks you can go. So I might work with that number. But I might actually kind of do 2 powered rails back to back here, which actually does beg the question. If I do put a powered rail here, finagling, right? Like this is what the next few minutes is me playing around with stuff, just seeing if I put a powered rail there and I drive myself forward, will it push me too hard against the wall and cause me to bounce off, or am I fine? We're probably fine. If it's a problem, I'll take it out. I'm not too worried about it. So this is rail, we're going to call it 1. In an ideal world, it would be set up like this. I think if I put, don't dig straight down, don't want to kill myself here. If we do one there, is that powered now? Excellent. Generally, I like to keep these hidden underneath is my preferred thing. So we're gonna try to do it that way. If it doesn't work, it's okay. Whoops, that's actually not supposed to be that. But if it doesn't work, it's okay. In an ideal world, it will be structured like that. Okay. My inventory is a little smidge overwhelming. A little bad. Mostly because those I don't need, and I don't really need the sticks. And we'll get rid of just all of that stuff for now. Okay, so we're gonna try doing every 10th rail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be an activated one. Boink. And then we're just going to be running through that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the shovel. Actually, I'm going to remove my sword. We're going to have diamond axe, shovel, pickaxe, powered rails, the rails, kind of like this, wood, and I'll leave torches because this will help me mark. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But that 10th one is supposed to be one of these. And then powered again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Except the 10th one, this is where the additional fun comes in, right? The 10th one is actually going to be, boink, this material. So yeah, it's an interesting thing I'm doing here. It's something I've never done before in such a strong format, you know, really paying attention to design. Before, I've been pretty liberal with things. So yeah. Anyway, it's like that for now. I'm putting them up on top for the first little go through just to see if it works. And now we'll do the test run. We'll do the little test run here and see. Also, that does prevent you from running through it, but I guess I wouldn't really ever need to run through it. Okay. Off we go. Adventure. Okay, that's a consistent speed. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And we'll go back the other way just to make sure we're good. And to make sure it stops on time. Perfect. All right. So now we'll do a little bit of that design that we talked about. And we'll see how we feel about it. All right, so you can see we got quite the trek done. Not all the way down, but all the way to a big cavern over there. This is quite the task. We're going to be counting as we go as well, is kind of what you see there with all those blips. There's 9 in between that we've done, and now we're doing some of the fill-in work, which is just literally this, which is interesting. I don't know, I don't know if I was actually doing this brick here. I might start skipping it because I don't want to run out of this stuff. I am doing the corners though still. Just because I find it is a nice touch on the top. It does make life a little bit easier if we do end up doing a little bit of expansion work. But there you go. You can see how that plugs in. And yeah, I mean, ceiling and walls we'll do later. This one, why is this one not underneath? Was there a special reason for that? I can make this work. Why was I doubting my abilities in the first place? We can make this happen, maybe, probably. Oh, maybe I can't, actually. That's right. Yeah, I think this is one of those ones that's a little bit more tricky. Although, can I do that instead? And that might work? Let's see. Sometimes you can get away with things like that. There you go. Okay, so I can do that, which means... Oh, see, so I wasn't doing it. Okay, all right. Well, that's all I need to know. All right, so we've made it all the way here with our, well, semi-tunnel. And it's not that far. Maybe it's about halfway. I don't know. I think this is kind of the halfway point. But anyway, let's just get in here real quick and just see how this works. Does this make us ill? No, it seems fine so far. You can tell we've got a little bit of a situation because I'm running out of basalt. And look at those beams. That's kind of fun. Honestly, I like this. This feels good. It feels cool. So it seems we're a little short on resources to make this project actually come to life perfectly. But the idea, again, we're talking... Let's actually grab these real quick. Let me fill this in for a second. Oh, there's no... Oh, okay, there's actually no flooding going on. Phenomenal. So it's kind of going to look like this, right? For the glass room. There you go. Beautiful. The glass on top, the glass on the sides. In here, let's give it a little bit of a rip through. You know, it kind of looks like what needs to happen in between is I need more resources. And I mean, that could be next episode too, is we could just go and run and get more. But we've built the tunnel over in the way. Did I stop over here? Wait a second. I think I stopped on this, eh? Did I screw up? Ah, I did. Okay, so there we go. Put that there real quick. Yeah, so it's clear we need more resources. It's clear we need to do a little bit more work in that department. Getting stuff sorted. It's going to be fine. It's just a matter of needing glass, a matter of needing clearly more wood, more basalt. There's a lot across the board that we need to work on in order to make this function perfectly. As I love to have things function with absolute efficiency and perfection. So I think in between what I'm going to do is you stop that, you. I think in between what I'm going to do is I'm going to retrieve more of these materials that we need. I don't know if I'll retrieve all of them because it seems like it's a lot of stuff that I need. You might even come back and I will have done some more work as well, depending on how how I particularly feel about the situation. But that's the plan. I think we've done excellent work getting this started. I hope you folks enjoyed today's episode of Minecraft multiplayer. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.